Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. It's me Sayyid Munim Hassan Rizvi and welcome to the Connecting the World show. And I'm your host Munim Batuni. Today we have a guest from Nepal. His name is Dr. Piya Ratna and he's a president of International Jew Society, Track Nepal and Aware Nepal. He's a World Peace Award and World Human Rights winner. So without any wasting of time, I'm going to invite today's my guest, Dr. Piya Ratna from Nepal. Hello sir, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Assalamu alaikum.
I'm
And thank you very much for it.
Walaikum salam. Thank you so much. Uh, it's a pleasure for me to have you on my show.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. You are inviting me to this show.
Thank you so much, Dr. Piyaratna. First of all, tell me how many languages can you speak? Because in Nepal, I know I have a lot of friends in Nepal. They can speak Hindi, they can speak Urdu a little bit, and they also can speak Chinese.
Yes, I'm aware of I think six to seven languages. I'm aware of the Chinese, Hindi, Nepali, Newari, some Urdu. I have Sinhalese and also
Oh,
some
wow.
Malay. Because I have been
So
to many countries, so I have a lot of
you can speak six to
languages.
seven different kind of countries' languages. I'm right?
Yes, yes.
That's great. That's great. And it's player for me. Now we'll start from your introduction. Who is Dr. Piya Ratna? Where are you from, and what you do for living?
Yes, I'm Dr. Piya Ratna Maharjan. I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal. I'm based in Kathmandu. I'm the president of International Youth Society. I'm also the community development project director of different social organizations in Nepal. And I'm currently engaging with the education program too. So while we are engaging with these community development programs, so we mobilize all these entrepreneurs, women group, and the women group, and at the same time the youth group in Nepal. So in this way, I'm doing social service at the same time with that project, and I will do some kind of income for my living.
Okay. So how long you are working in this field?
It's around like 20 to 25 years. Since my childhood, it was my dream. And while I was did my education in Sri Lanka, I was graduated over there. And after that, got the PhD from German University. And while traveling different countries, I was in Taiwan teaching the philosophy and the English language in Schooling University in Taiwan. So I did work there for 2 years. That's why I study some Chinese over there. And while traveling to other country, then I'll see different parts of the world and build my own characters. And from there, my childhood dream is to own your own orphanage schools, whereby serving the orphan children, especially the girls children, because they don't have the priority for education in Nepal and as well as Southeast Asia, because most of the time the boys, the male is dominated, and they got the privilege to go to study, while the girls, females have been stay back at home for helping their mother for domestic works. So that was my journey begin, where I started my orphanage. It's something like 20 years ago. So around like 20 to 25 years, I have this experience in this site.
That's great that you have a experience of more than 20 years in this field and you are working since your childhood when you were a student and you were working in this. Okay, Dr. Piya Ratna, kindly tell us about your educational background. From where did your schooling, then high schooling, and then your university, and how did you got your doctorate degree?
Yes, I study in my own local Nepal, I studied up to 7. So even could not have a seat for this exam, final exam. Between I had got a chance to travel to Colombo, Sri Lanka, for the study. And while traveling to Sri Lanka, Colombo, I did my MA. So from scratch from the beginning, I learned the language. At the same time, go through all the process, learning quickly, and finish my what you call the ordinary level. Then after that, we call advanced level. That is the British system. And after that, I went to Open University in Sri Lanka at the same time, and BNP, Bali University in Sri Lanka, so where I did up to MA. From there, I transferred into Suling University in Taiwan. So I did my theory back on the comparative study on the philosophy and the social works. So whereby I got the PhD from the university of the Peace University of the World, which is Stuttgart, Germany. I got 2019.
Okay, I got it. Okay, now we'll talk about, as you are a social and a community worker. So, what kind of working are you right now working? What kind of work you are doing right now in Nepal?
Yes, since 2015 we had a biggest earthquake, as we have been aware of that, like around like 5 years ago. And after this earthquake, we have been more mobilized. And even before that, we started our own community development works. And since the earthquake, our focus on more into relief works, humanitarian works, at the same time community development works, serving for the victim of earthquake, especially for the widows and single women and women group in the village, whereby we started kitchen gardening activity and the community developments, and at the same time income generating programs for the needy and underprivileged community in Nepal. And it was been very much a privilege me to happy to serve for this society and uplifting the people. And at the same time, we do like a training program for the young people, whereby we are empowering the young people.
That's great. You are empowering the youth of the Nepal, and it's a great step towards building the Nepal. Uh, how you are working on that project? Like, what kind of facilities you are providing? What kind of things you are providing to the youth of the Nepal?
Yes, for the youth of Nepal, we started doing different projects. We call it registration service. It's project funded by Universal Peace Federation. We did a lot of service project, inviting not only police, but also the Southeast Asian young people, even especially even from Pakistan. We had a very group of people coming from Bhutan to Islamabad, Lahore, and a different part of Karachi, and they have been I mean, very much interested to visit Nepal, and we wanted to engage in these youth projects, which I have been doing for training for the local young people from Nepal. At the same time, they want to have the international experience, so that we had kind of invitation extended towards the SAARC countries, at the same time Southeast Asia, and also Asia Pacific. Later it grow into a global youth movement. So that's how we expand. So during this period, what we do is we invite specialized experts from different countries, even from Southeast Asia and other part of the world, and we invite them, especially even from USA, Canada, Europe, and also even from Africa and Australia, and doing this training for the young people in Nepal. And I believe that education and educating young, training them is the key for the success of the entire society and the nation as a whole. Thank you.
Thank you. And you are also the part of the United Nations Association of Japan. So, what you did there, and what was your experience? How was your experience?
Yes, as part of this initiation and working in this community and in Nepal, and more you engage and more you active in this kind of jobs, and we will getting, because this at this moment and at this stage in modern world, social media and many other uh, media has been very much active. So we've been collaborated and also knowing by different parts of the world, and we have been collaborating and extending our network not only for Nepal, so as I previously said, to Southeast Asia, SAARC countries, to Asia, and other part of the world. So in that scenario, one of the organization from Japan, United Nations Peace Development Association in Japan, we've been, I was very privileged to be invited over there and to become the member, and exchanging our views and experience. And not only the Japan United Nations Association, but also in Australia. And I went this December last year, and we have been part of that. At the same time, with that extension of the networking around the world, and now we are having even the ECOSOC and also direct link to United Nations. Because I have been working in many other projects, such as disaster reduction, risk reduction, and climate change, also human empowerment like UN Women, and the others like SDG goals. So we are empowering young people. So I am connecting in different departments of the United Nations at this moment.
That's great. And you were also the president of the Society for International Youth Society and Track Nepal. So kindly tell us about these societies. What is Track Nepal and Aware Nepal? What kind of these societies are that? And what are you doing exactly in these societies?
Yes, Track Nepal is the NGO based in Kathmandu, Nepal, and with this we are doing a lot of services. As I said, it was founded to 2015, 14, just before the earthquakes. And with this, we did a lot of community development works, women empowerment, at the same time youth empowerment projects. At the same time, we do training program for different parts of the Nepal. So Track Nepal has been registered here under the government of Nepal, and we have been doing very much hardly for empowering the young, at the same time women group in the village, and we do community development, income generating, and kitchen gardening projects in Nepal in association with different donor countries. Also, we are partnering also from one of the Aware Pakistan, and working together for the development of the project done by Track Nepal. And extension of this International Youth Society, what we call IYS, has been a global platform whereby we give all global platform for young people where they can share it, learn it, and they can bring back their local locality and also work their own community. So we have 141 countries network, the International Youth Society, and it has been very much active in coming days, and during the lockdown, we've been doing a lot of virtual programs. And even the last month, we had two programs, and coming up on 26, we have International Youth Society of Australia. We have branch and our office in Melbourne, Australia. and we have a network in London, USA, Canada, and Geneva, and Bangladesh, and Nepal as a headquarter, and we have in South Korea, and Sudan, Algeria, and coming up very soon, Brazil. And now we are establishing our offices network throughout the world. And this expansion of global youth network. And a lot of young people are engaging on this. On 26th of this September, we're having another Future Leaders Summit that is being virtual. Since because of the pandemic, I could not have this physical summit, and I was supposed to attend the UN Women and other projects and UN session in New York. So due to COVID-19, we have postponed. And we have the global summit in Germany and Italy, and also that also postponed due to pandemic. So International Youth Society is one of the growing youth network whereby all the country represented. We do have country director, assistant director, deputy director, and many other official back in Pakistan, for example. And we have been coordinating with the different all over the world for bringing and providing the global platform for young people and those who are lacking of the experiences, so that they can share their experiences, also they share their projects, and they can collaborate. We collaborate with the project from different countries, and also they can build a network. So this is one of the greatest network for the young people.
Okay. And how did you work in the COVID-19 when there was a lockdown all around the world? So how were you working, and what kind of working your societies were doing at that time?
Post or before or now? During pandemic?
I'm talking about the during the COVID-19.
Yes, COVID-19 is a very unprecedented situation that we face, and I was in South Korea for the World Summit 2020. I just came back on February 11, and during the March end, and this COVID-19 has been very much suddenly. It was the scarcity. I mean, the situation was very much unpredictable, and it was locked down by government, and we heard spreading from China to European country, then to USA, and that's how the time you could not attend the UN conference in New York. And it is all postponement, and also this unprecedented pandemic situation, and we don't know what to do during 1 to 2 months. Then after 2 months later, then we understood that we've been all the world community facing this same common problem, like after the lockdown, and there has been a lot of problem in society among the community, and we saw that gradually the situation that young people are facing, and which are the most energetic people. You know, if you just lock down them, it will be very much difficult. Because as per the children, we can control. They can stay home, they can play, and adults also can be stay home, and
Hello.
can be locked down, is protected. Yeah. So we did a lot of community development, awareness program, and virtual summit, connecting all the Nepalese. At the same time, we are doing globally. Even weekly, we had a lot of programs. Gradually, we started to make the awareness program, how to stay away from this, and how we stay safe out of this pandemic. At the same time, we are doing a relief program, providing dry ration foods, and also the cooking hot meals for the those who have been like daily wages, salary segment of people. At the same time, even next week, we are also going to distribute more than 6,000 families involved.
Okay, I got your point, and you were doing a fantastic job. You are also the part of the UN Special Advisory Council and Social Development Committee, and you were given a position as a Nepal full chairman. So, what was that? Can you tell us about that project?
Yes, once we came to know into global platform and a lot of organization and even body, and they are appointing me as full chairman, whereby I have to be abided by the rules of that and how we can implement different projects related to young people. So that's full chairman is to take the full responsibility how to carry on the different activity in Nepal. That is on based on the ACG.
And you are also the part of
Yes,
International
right.
Youth Society (IYS). So, can you tell us about the International Youth Society? What was that society, and how are you working in that society? What is your role in that society or that organization?
The International Youth Society. Yes,
Yeah, I'm talking about.
International Youth Society. Yes, as I said, we have like more than 141 countries networks. I'm the executive, the president of International Youth Society. So whereby I'm guiding and running, overseeing all activities from around the world. I'm implementing projects, and also we are growing fast in and building network and collaboration in different parts of the world. So I'm actually the executive president of this and guiding and appointing different what we call the country directors, deputy directors, and assistant directors. So these are the three key members of this International Youth Society. So this is based not only in Nepal, Kathmandu, it is now expanding all over the world. As I said, we have this office and office in Dhaka, we have the Melbourne, we have in South Korea, in Asia, and new we have Singapore, Malaysia coming next week, Indonesia is for 2 days time, it's not going to register there, and back to London, we have that our own office there, and also in Geneva, Switzerland, we have Vice President of International Youth Society's Vice President is from Geneva. So the Secretary of the International Youth Society is from America. So we have the International Advisory Board from Asia, Africa, Europe, America, and Canada. So this is like one of the growing and also the collaborating network so that all the NGOs also can work together with International Youth Society.
That's great. And you were also the part of the Zoom meeting. It was held shaping the peace together around the globe. So, what kind of that Zoom meeting is what about? And kindly tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, 21st September is the International Day of Peace. So that day is also my birthday. That falls. So maybe I'm the international peaceman as a global citizen. So in that capacity, from different activities have been organized, and this has been organized by the African organization. They invited me as a part of the speaker. At the same time, myself also organizing interfaith and interfaith UN celebrating 75 years in the UN celebration. So we are going to have celebration on September. So that's for the UN International Day of Peace. So it's celebrated by all over the world. So we have different activities. So that we have mentioned just now is the this program design and organized from the African organizations. So I'm the one of the speaker. So what I'm going to focus on that is how we can spread the message of peace, which is very important at this stage, because at the time many young people have been coming inside, and we have the threat of peace around the world, and not politically, not only politically, but also the socially, and we have to maintain and also to give awareness for young people, and how we can maintain peace around the world. So that's a key message.
Thank you so much, Dr. Piya Ratna. You especially gave your time, precious time to us, and you came here from Nepal. It's such a pleasure for me to meet you here, and it's an honor for us to take us on our show. Thank you so much. In the end, I would like to thank you again, and we have to end our session here. Thank you so much. Take care, and good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you very much, Said, for giving me this opportunity and to share my thoughts and giving my message to the world. Thank you very much
Thank,
again.
thank you very much.